Okay, Miss Bachelorette, could you introduce yourself, give your name and your location?
My name is Barbara, and I'm in Louisville.
Okay, Louisville, Texas, and how old are you?
37.
Oh
I'm
my god.
37.
And you can either give your job title or what you do for a living as a description.
I work with kids that's basically like in the system, basically.
Okay. And what is your dating age range? Like 20, 30?
I feel like 35 to 50,
Yeah, so you can deal with the son or the father, basically.
basically.
I know that's right.
Depending on who's acting up.
Right. And for those of you that might guess or wonder, what is your sexual orientation?
I like men, unless I'm like really drunk. I like men though. I only date men. I prefer men. But don't catch me when I'm drunk, cause Lord.
Okay, and do you have a preference when it comes to looks?
Not really a preference. I just have to be. So, I just have to find you attractive. I mean, because I've dated all types of looking people.
Okay, and what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus
Let them know.
Yes.
Represent. No.
too.
Okay, and what are the 5 must-haves a man has to have in order to date you?
Like, so are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like in terms of?
When it comes to a relationship, like what are
Mhm.
some things that you're not going to bend on that you require to have in
So
a
like qualities and
yeah.
characteristics of. Okay, so I feel like they they have to have kids off the top because I'm not having no more kids. So I would prefer someone that has kids or someone that just wholeheartedly does not want kids.
Mhm.
Um and if they do have kids, they have to be a good father. I'm not That's one
That
thing I
part.
will never break on. Like you have to be in your kid's life. Like I can't overlook that by any means.
Yeah.
Um I feel like you have to be patient because I know I'm very hard headed. I'm a Taurus. We're very hard headed and stubborn and set in our ways.
Who gonna
And
check
I
me,
know
boo?
that about myself.
Mhm.
And so at times I know that I can be challenging. So I need somebody that's very patient with me because I will test every button. I will make you want to hit me. Just don't. But I will push you there because that's just how I am. Um, I feel like 3, you have to be open minded. You have to be really open minded and willing to not willing to accept or my beliefs or my ideals or whatever. You just have to be willing to understand
Yeah.
a lot of things outside of yourself. So that's 3 and 4. Um, you have to, or I don't know.
Do you want a short man? Are you welcome to that?
I would. I've dated short guys, not as short as me. I think the shortest I've dated is like 5'7". So I
What are
feel
you like
like
5'3",
I'm
5'4"?
5'4". So I've never dated the shortest person I've dated was 5'7". So I don't feel like I can go below that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have kids? If so, how old are they? I mean, from
I have 3. My oldest, my oldest, she'll be 21 this year. My second, she's 19, and then my son will be 17 this year.
okay, cool. And do you have a requirement when it comes to a man's income?
Not not necessarily a requirement. You just have, even it doesn't matter how much money you're making as long as you have some type of income, and as long as you're responsible with that
Yeah.
income. Like I don't need somebody that's making a whole lot of money because I don't make a whole lot of money. So to me that's unrealistic. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as long as you have some type of income to where you can provide for yourself and your children and your family, and as long as you're responsible with it.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty open. I require an income.
It's not funny.
Okay, and are you spiritual? Do you have any spiritual practices?
Um, I'm more religious than spiritual, but I
Hmm.
mean, I believe in God. So,
And do you go to like? Does the man have to go to church? Does he have to be Christian? Do you go to church every Sunday? Is it periodically? How is that?
I haven't been since I've been back out here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, but going back to church is something that I'm going to get back to.
Mhm.
Um, in terms of my partner, I don't. It doesn't matter one way or the other. But if you choose not to believe in God or not to be spiritual or whatever, don't expect me to be like that, or don't try and bring my beliefs down to
Yeah, that's
fit
that
your.
open mindedness.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that seems pretty open. And what do you think some of the challenges that you've run into while you're trying to date?
There's a lot. There's a lot. I feel like this this generation, well, this era that we're in is like really weird with dating. Like, and there's a lot that plays into that. Like right now, men and women are at war with each other for some
Yeah.
damn reason. Like we're at war with each other. Instead of trying to work together, we're too busy trying to pick each other apart. So it's like nothing's gonna work like that. And now it's like I'm not saying that people don't have options, but what I'm saying is because people are so quick to just go to the next person
I've got
thinking that it's going to be better.
hope.
Like no one's even really putting in the work to make relationships work anymore.
Yeah.
People are just so accepting of of consistent cheating, consistent like huge problems that are in a relationship, and people just there's just a lot of crazy shit that comes with relationships these days.
So I was gonna ask you, what do you think is wrong with this generation? I think you just
Yeah.
answered it now.
Yeah.
So if someone's seen this and wanted to take you on the perfect date, what would be the perfect date in your eyes?
I mean, there's a lot of things that could be a perfect date. Because I'm a very simple person.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really take much. It just takes effort. Like just show effort. Make me laugh. Like it doesn't matter where we go. It doesn't matter if we spend any money. We can sit in a damn car and talk like for an hour. As long as the energy is there and we're laughing or you whatever. Like it I don't really have like a perfect date.
Okay, so what is something that would make you say no to a second date?
Body odor. Um
No funky monkey.
like I can't do body odor. Like I can't do dirty nails.
Mm.
Like I understand. I'm not saying like dirty nails like if you're working and stuff like that.
Well,
I'm
they
saying
should have
like
took
if
a
you know.
shower before they did.
Right. Like I'm saying like if we're going to dinner or going out somewhere or something like that, like make sure your fucking nails aren't black. Like I can't do that. And then they want to stick them inside of you and it's like, bruh, no. This is no. No. I can't do body odor. I can't do dirtiness. Like I can't do bad breath. Like
I don't like his
I just
voice. I don't like. I don't like
I
what he talks
can't
about. I don't. I don't.
I can't do, I'm not gonna say I can't do bald because I've dated bald people, but I can't I'm not mature enough to date someone that's still holding on to what they
Don't
So like if
and
they
I
do
have a
it.
receding hairline, you just shave
like
it off.
just shave the shit off. Like it's because I know me and so and it's I'm mature, but I'm not there yet. So
So as soon as they make you mad, you gonna say something about
right.
hairline. Oh my god. So if say for instance you had like the perfect date, everything went well, you're really vibing or whatever, if that person tried to like pursue you with the next step like sexually, Is that something that'll make you like look at them differently, or is it something like a one-on-one basis you have to see if
No,
you
it
like?
just it that just depends on the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just depends on the energy, how everything is going. What will turn me off or make me just kind of go the other way is if you're forcing it. Like
Yeah.
don't force it because that's I'll be quick to I'll walk away in a moment. Like I'm just don't force it. If it happens, it happens. Like
Yeah.
but just don't force it.
Yeah. Just basically make sure y'all are vibing well enough
Right.
to try to pursue you like that.
Right.
So my favorite question is: there a zodiac sign you wouldn't date?
I'm gonna say it's there's some that I just don't like, but at the same time I seem to draw these ones the most, and that's Scorpios, Virgos, and Tauruses, male Tauruses. Um, and those are like my three worst men I've dated. Like they all the worst people I've ever dated always fall into one of those three zodiac signs. But that doesn't steer me away from them because at the same time I know not everybody is the same. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that people like who they were when we dated, they could change and be somebody else as they grow and mature.
That
So
was
I don't ever just
legitness.
Yeah,
completely
well,
knock a zodiac sign like out.
yeah, I do.
I just have caution like but
So
I
what
feel like Scorpios is the number one.
are like the traits of a Scorpio that you don't like?
Their temper. They're crazy. Like they're fucking crazy. Like they are crazy. Like I'm a violent person. I'm not a violent person.
I
I'm a
told
violent
bitches don't
person when I'm
fucking play with
when
me.
I'm drinking, but not no more. I've changed a lot. But they're just like overly violent and aggressive. Like they're just like they're crazy. They're manipulative. It's just and I feel like they try and counter that because they have some of the best sex
Oh,
outside
that.
of a Taurus.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
Scorpio, yeah, I mean Taurus has it hands down, but I feel like Scorpio is right behind us,
Yeah, I give it
and
to you.
I feel like they try and counter their crazy side with the sex side because it's like if I can fuck you like this, you're gonna be willing to accept what's on the other side of it. You know what I mean?
I hate those type.
Yeah, and
The
we fall
value.
for it.
You're not gonna give me this time on this.
Right. Right.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're approaching the last question.
Mhm.
This went by really quick.
That did. That
So the
did.
last question is, how would you like to see your dating life or relationship status 5 years from now?
I would like to be married, but realistically speaking, I don't even I would like to be married, but I just don't see it happening. But that's not going to stop me from trying, but I just don't see it
We're gonna
happening.
speak positively. You
Yeah, like
would like to be married 5 years from
I
now,
would
or
like
in a serious
to be
commitment leading up to
right,
marriage. Right?
right,
Positive.
right.
We manifesting this shit.
But
I
at
need
the
to be a
same time,
bridesmaid.
I wouldn't care if it didn't happen. Like
We're
it's
not talking
yeah, you know what I
money.
mean?
What do you want? It's what you want.
I'm good either way. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm
No, no,
good either way.
we're manifesting here. You said you would like to be married 5 years from now. That's what you would like.
But there's
It's not like that you have to be, but you would
hmm
like to be married 5 years from now, so I can be a bridesmaid.
but then I would also like to be left the fuck alone. So it's like that's why I'm like I'm good either way. Like it's because I've marriage is something that I wanted for so long, and I'm just to the point where I'm just tired of people.
You think it that you've been single so long you got used to being alone?
That's a huge part of it. But the other part of it is the dating pool. Like I've just come to accept that. Like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know.
So why do you want to be married?
it was just something that I always wanted. Like, I never grew up seeing married people. I was never around that. My kids never got to experience what a full family is, what a complete family is. Like, like, me not being able to give that to my kids, it's something that I would want to be able to give to my grandkids. And even like, just not even from that perspective, like just like having someone to go through life with. It, like, nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to grow old alone, and nobody wants to be asking what's your favorite color every fucking year. You know what I mean? Like, so.
And just because I know this is my best friend, and I know she would make the perfect wife. What qualities do you think that you possess that would present you as the perfect choice as a wife?
See that?
We're not talking negative.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. And
just so y'all know, she ain't got no makeup on, and that's her hair. It's what you get naturally. First of all, she's beautiful.
I want a bad bitch.
I don't even know how to answer that, because
you enjoy cooking and cleaning without having to be asked, and you're good at it.
But there's more to being a wife than just what I can do for people in terms of that. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to cook, I love to clean. I'm a very nurturing and catering person. I always put the person I'm in a relationship above myself, even though I know that I shouldn't, but it's something that I do because I like to see my man happy. I like to see my kids happy. Like, even if that means giving them a little bit of me, or even if it takes away from me, I'm going to do that because I want everybody around me to be happy. But I feel like I'm very understanding. I'm a very patient person. I don't be outside like that. Like, I'm very at home. I be to myself. Like, I don't do the drama and stuff like that. So, I mean, you don't ever have to worry about me outside in the club every fucking weekend. Maybe once a month. Maybe, but
get some shots and go
yeah,
home.
but it's like, I'm very much, you know what I'm saying? I'm goal oriented. I'm on my shit now more than ever, which is a huge thing. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot that comes with me being the qualities I have to be a good wife. I don't know.
Okay. So if somebody saw this video and they wanted to reach out to you, how can they get in touch with you as far as like Instagram or Facebook?
So my Facebook is Barbara Henderson. And then
you don't know your Instagram, do you? No one does. Every single person on interview does not know their Instagram name.
And I looked at it too. I want to say it's like
yeah.
Okay, so my Instagram, I mean my yeah,
you
my
just
Instagram.
Look it up.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
My memory is so bad. I don't know. My Instagram is HENNY.3. So Henny3.
All right, Miss Bachelorette. Hopefully, within 5 years, I can be a bridesmaid. I don't care about what Holly or Courtney have to say. I've been in it too long.
Y'all gonna have to fight over that spot.